Greetings to anyone watching, I am the Cranky Villager, and this is what I'd look like if I had a giant bobblehead. Over the years, I've accumulated an impressive collection of villager photos, and I'm sort of inspired to tell you some anecdotes about those villagers, and just staring at their photos. So let's see what photos I have, what villagers I have or used to have, and what I can tell you about them. Let's go for 3 this time. Twiggy. Well, here's the thing. So Twiggy was one of my older villagers or more veteran villagers on Cherry Pure, and she was the very first villager to call me bestie, which is also why she got her own poster in my house. And it's funny because when you first start playing Animal Crossing New Horizons, all the dialogues of the villagers seem so new and fresh, and so the first time a villager says that you're their bestie, it actually means something to you, because you think this is the only villager who says that. And I thought, oh my god, I have a bestie on the game and it's Twiggy. And so, yeah, I still love Twiggy, I still miss her. Let's go with Robin. That's actually a kind of funny story. Robin didn't used to be a dreamy on my island of Cherry Pure, but I had another island named Beakland, and it was an island for penguins and ducks. And I searched for a flag that would go well with this island, and I came across this design made by someone talented, and I loved it because I thought the bird that you see on the design, you could either think was a duck or a penguin, or just because the way their face looked, something like that. And then I realized it was a design of an existing villager in the game named Robin. And I said, okay, well, Robin is not gonna go to Beakland, but she's definitely gonna go on Cherry Pure. Pashmina, the one and only. So here's a funny story about Pashmina. I was introduced to Animal Crossing New Horizons by a good friend of mine. She showed me a little bit of the game and I was intrigued, but I also didn't own a Nintendo Switch console. I didn't even really know what a Nintendo Switch console was. So I was like, okay, this game seems interesting, but it's not like I'm actually going to play it or buy it. And then I said to myself, well, I am curious about how other people play this game. And so I found this YouTube channel by a gamer named Scott something, and he played Animal Crossing New Horizons, and Pashmina was one of his 2 starters. And I immediately fell in love with her, and I fell in love with the game. I watched quite a few episodes of him playing, and I realized, oh, you know, but I would make different choices for the game, like different aesthetic choices. I would wear different clothes, I would choose different villagers over time. So I was like, I'm really intrigued about how I would go about playing this game. Well, long story short, I caved in, I bought the Nintendo Switch, and this game pretty much changed my life. And Pashmina, she always so dear to my heart, and I still have her around. And there you have it. See you next video.